As I'm doing this video, Nio is currently trading at $5.62, down 3% today, or down almost 3%, which again, I know there's some people that are complaining about the stock price of Nio, but for me, I focus on the long term where Nio is currently going. Video before this one, we're talking about the kind of quality cars that Nio is producing. We're talking about how safe the Nio cars are, and just immediately after recording that video, as I was just browsing through the net, I found another video which was a test between, or a comparison between BMW and Nio, and the test was about how these cars can respond during heavy rains or when it's raining. So obviously they tested it on various scenarios where, of course, the rain would not be that much. The rain, then it was immediate, and it was until it was heavy, extremely heavy rain conditions, which we saw Nio, of course, performing better than the BMW, which was so amazing, so incredible. Though BMW also scored a good score, Nio scored a better score than that of BMW, which shows you again that Nio cars are safe. So how these tests were conducted, you will notice a scene on the screen that they were putting dummy in front of the car. So there would be a car in front of these cars, or in front of the Nio car, splashing rain. Then, of course, in a way that as you are driving you can't see, in a way that even when you are using your wipers you won't be able to see. But because Nio car has got the NOP Plus, which is a driver assisting, it is able to detect objects on the road and quickly react or help you mitigate accident on the roads, which on this case it would break, right? So the Nio's response versus that of BMW was way better, because out of 9 Nio scored 8.5. It was only one scenario when Nio did not respond as expected, which is why they did not get 9 out of 9, but rather 8.5 out of 9, which still shows you that it pulled out a great performance on the road, because BMW scored 6 out of course 9, which shows you that, of course, in terms of this test, Nio performed better than BMW. I'm not saying, I don't want to compare Nio and BMW on other features, but I'm just comparing them based on this test that they were doing, right? So this is good, this is massive, and it continues showing you the kind of safety that comes with the Nio cars. I mean, like I said, video before this one, we were talking about the Euro NCAP ratings, where, of course, on the front impact protection, Nio scored 93%, which is higher than the top score, which was held by Mercedes-Benz E-Class. This is something that shows you the safety of Nio cars. This is something that shows the systems inside the Nio cars really can help you when it comes to driving. I mean, in NOP Plus, you will know that in case of an accident, in case of whatsoever, it is able to react and help you. While you are still panicking, the car can brake itself. While you are still panicking, you can be able to, the car can protect you from being involved onto an accident, which is something that, of course, it is something that is pretty exciting. It's amazing. I mean, full autonomous driving, it's not yet achieved by any car, but cars are working towards that. NOP Plus is not yet a fully autonomous driver system yet, but it is just an driver assisting system. It's not yet fully autonomous where a driver maybe can just relax, work in the car. No car, I think, has achieved that yet. I think, but there are cars that have gotten a green light to continue going further to full autonomous, and I think this is L4, and Nio has got a go ahead together with some of the EV companies, or together with other car companies, to go ahead with this and make sure that they reach the fully autonomous, which is coming very soon, that I must tell you. But as it stands, this is just assisting you, or the current NOP Plus, which is driver assisting pilot that is in the Nio cars, it is there to assist you in scenarios. The car can drive itself. I mean, it's not a problem. It can detect. We have seen quite a number of videos of the car driving itself, but it is not at that point where Nio can really certify and say Nio cars can fully drive themselves, and therefore you don't need to worry. You can start working in the car or start be doing something, sit on the passenger seat while the Nio car driving itself, which obviously we need to have that in mind. But it is getting there slowly but surely. Nio it's gonna get to full autonomous driving. So the existing NOP Plus is it's one of the features because of the cameras. I think 33 cameras that surrounds the Nio cars, the LiDAR sensors. All these, they help you in identifying things that even you cannot see, and the Nio car is able to react effectively on a situations like this one where there was extremely heavy rains, and yet it was able to detect objects on the road and protect the car from being involved onto an accident, which is amazing, which is bullish for Nio, and also us as the investors. When we see things like this, I mean, we are confident, we can be or stay confident, or knowing that the kind of a stock that we are owning, it's a stock that, of course, it's producing top quality cars. I mean, as it stands, one of the things that obviously we got to read or we got reminded on this test is that Nio, you will know that for autonomous driving, it is currently using all the NT 2.0 they're currently using for NVIDIA Orin chips, but the ET9, which deliveries of that model is going to start in Q1 of next year, will be using Nio's fully autonomous driving, one chip that replaces all those 4 orange chips NVIDIA that they are currently using on their NT 2.0 cars. It means that all the NT 3.0 cars, chances are very high that they are going to be using that Nio's chip, which is so massive, it's so incredible, because Nio is building this chip in-house, and to see it being in action, it will be so amazing, so incredible, and it will be a very great milestone for Nio. So knowing that it's coming very soon, or in fact it's currently being operated on the Nio ET9, and when delivery start, we'll finally see, of course, how this chip performs. This is massive, this is bullish, and I think it teaches us one thing, and that is blue sky is coming. Margins are going to drastically improve, because Nio won't be spending money on buying those 4 NVIDIA Orin chips, but rather they will be, of course, putting in their own chips into their own cars, which this will help in terms of gross margin improvements. So I'm happy, I'm excited. Tell me what you think about this. Blue sky is coming. I think we should definitely brace ourselves for what's coming on to Nio. Share price wise, yes, we are down almost 3%, but knowing the fundamentals, these fundamentals that surrounds the Nio, I think you and me can agree that we should brace ourselves. We should take the low trading prices opportunities to load the boat. But of course, whatever I'm saying here, just my opinions. What you do with your money, it's up to you. Whether you buy, sell, increase your holdings, is definitely up to you. I cannot tell you what I'm doing, but personally, this is what I'm doing. Whenever I get money, whenever I see an opportunity, I load the boat, because I know the kind of stock that I am buying. I know the fundamentals that this Nio stock has, and therefore the low trading price offers me to buy Nio shares at a discount. Otherwise, do your own due diligence. Don't forget to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. And once you subscribe, don't forget to hit or click that notification bell so that at least you get notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. Otherwise, that's all from me. I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey, and God bless you all.